Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. All right, boys and girls, welcome back to Mrs. Kaar's music class. We are back in my basement this week, or today. What we're going to do for today's lesson is we are going to read an incredible book called The Remarkable Farkle McBride. It's going to talk about all the different instrument families that Farkle ever tried and how they made him feel and how they might have sounded. But, my beautiful dear friends, this book has a very special instrument family I want you to focus on. It's called the percussion family. There's drums and there's xylophones and there are rhythm sticks and tambourines, instruments that can be shaken, scratched, and scraped. All of these amazing instruments are instruments that make up the percussion family. The percussion family is the family of instruments we're going to focus on this week. We're going to hear different examples of amazing percussion music from all around the world and from all around the world from right here inside of our computer. Well, boys and girls, I don't want to hold you from our amazing musical story time. Today, I introduce the incredible Farkle McBride.
Farkle McBride by me, John Wisdom. Pity the prodigy, Farkle McBride. No matter what instrument poor Farkle tried, whether strumming or blowing or drumming or bowing, his musical passions were unsatisfied. When Farkle McBride was a 3-year-old tyke, all freckly, bony, and thin, he astonished his friends and his family alike by playing superb violin. He went reedly-deedly-deedly-dee with all of the strings at his side. Reedly-deedly-deedly-dee, the remarkable Farkle McBride. But when he was 4, Farkle played it no more, in spite of his parents' beseeching. He shattered the records he used to adore. He smashed up his rosin, ripped up every score. He threw fiddle and bow to the living room floor as he shouted, "Enough of your screeching!" When Farkle was 5, his melodical gift once again bore rhapsodical fruit. The woodwinds inspired his spirits to lift, and he rapidly mastered the flute. He went woogly-toogly-toogly-doo with all of the winds at his side. Woogly-toogly-toogly-doo, the remarkable Farkle McBride. But at 6, Farkle flung his flute into the lake, notwithstanding its lyrical trill. He stamped on the dock till you'd think it would break. "That's it," he exclaimed. "I've had all I can take. That pootling gives me a brutal headache. It's so wimpy and whiny and shrill." When Farkle was 7, a different sound rekindled his musical flame. He became the most expert trombonist around, and the boulevards buzzed with his name. He went roopity-doopity-doopity-doo with all of the brass at his side. Roopity-doopity-doopity-doo, the remarkable Farkle McBride. But at 8, he declared, to his parents' despair, and as everyone else might have guessed, "I can't stand the trombone with its flat and its blare. That racket is more than my eardrums can bear. So return it or throw it away. I don't care. I despise it just like all the rest." When Farkle was 9, both his father and mother were bursting with pride and affection. For Farkle learned xylophone, cymbals, and drums, the entire percussionist section. He went boom, bash, clang of a clash, all the clamor that he could provide. Tinkly bing bong boompity crash, the remarkable Farkle McBride. But soon he fell prey to his usual gloom. Despite all the praise and the flattery, first a sigh, then a sulk, then a frown, then a fume, then an ear-splitting tantrum that emptied the room. I can't take it, he bellowed, the crash and the boom and the clang and the bang of the battery. Poor Farkle, at 10, howsoever renowned, reached the end of his musical tether. But then he discovered his favorite sound. Musicians all playing together. It happened like this. The conductor caught cold on the day of a major recital. You've got to replace him, young Farkle was told. Your cooperation is vital. So he took the baton and he gave the downbeat. And kaboom! The foundations were shaken by glorious music, bombastic and sweet, that filled up the hall and spilled into the street. Music that brought the whole crowd to its feet from the instrument he had forsaken. They went really rootily vroopity bang, bravo! All the spectators cried. Diddly doodly boobity clang, the remarkable Farkle McBride. Since that sparkling maestro, Farkle McBride, conducts all the instruments he ever tried. His happy heart sings to brass, drums, winds, and strings. And remarkable Farkle's at last satisfied.
Well, boys and girls, wasn't that fun? The remarkable Farkle McBride. They talk about all the instruments he ever tried, from brass to winds to string and percussion. Percussion's the one that this week will make us feel satisfied. See you in our next lesson. Bye.